Hello and welcome. In the previous video, Bob Proctor explained how the law of attraction works, and at the end he strongly emphasized a crucial point: everything ultimately comes down to changing your paradigm. To make this idea even clearer, I decided to present these two concepts in separate videos. And now we move into the core subject, the transformation of paradigms. In this video, Bob Proctor explains how paradigms, clusters of habitual beliefs stored in the subconscious mind, shape our behavior, our decisions, and ultimately our life results. He also reveals how we can permanently change our lives by changing the paradigm itself. So let's begin. The mind, the body, and the invisible program. Hello and welcome. I've already explained how the conscious mind works, how the subconscious mind operates, and how the body and mind are not separate but deeply interconnected. As you observe life more consciously, you begin to see this truth clearly. They function as one unified system. Now I want you to consider something very important. When you place an idea into your subconscious mind, you are literally altering the vibration of the instrument we call the human body. The body is not solid in the way we usually imagine it. It is a highly energetic structure, vibrating at an extraordinary speed. We introduced a word to describe this vibrational state: feeling. When someone asks, "How are you today?" the answer is always emotional. I feel good or I feel bad. But what does that really mean? It means we are describing our vibrational frequency. And here is the key insight: you are responsible for how you feel. No one can make you feel anything without your participation. People are allowed to express their opinions, but you are not required to emotionally accept them. You can simply say, "You are entitled to your opinion, but I choose not to adopt that belief." In doing so, you protect your inner state, energy, mind, and subconscious programming. Let's review the structure again. You have a conscious mind which selects thoughts. Those thoughts become mental images. These images are transmitted to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind then expresses them as behavior and experience. So the question becomes, what controls your life results? The subconscious mind. But there is a critical detail. The subconscious mind has no ability to reject ideas. It does not analyze truth or fiction. It simply accepts what is repeatedly impressed upon it. When you were born, your subconscious was completely open. It had no filters. Everything around you, language, behavior, beliefs, was directly absorbed. This is how you learned your language, your habits, even your emotional reactions. The environment shaped you. As Carl Menninger and other psychologists have emphasized, environment often dominates heredity in shaping human behavior. If a child grows up in an environment of scarcity, struggle, or limitation, those patterns become deeply embedded in the subconscious mind. And later, the adult unknowingly recreates the same conditions. The birth of the paradigm. At some point, the programmed child begins to think consciously. But here is the problem. Paradigms control perception. Perception controls vibration. Vibration controls action. And action produces results. So what will the conscious mind think? It will think in alignment with the existing paradigm. If the subconscious program says money is difficult to earn, then even intelligent reasoning will be filtered through that belief. This is why logic alone does not change results. You can consciously want something different while your subconscious continues to run an older program in the background. That hidden program is what we call a paradigm. A paradigm is nothing more than a collection of habits deeply embedded in the subconscious mind, habits of thought, emotion, and behavior. And here is the most important truth. A paradigm does not support your goals. It creates your reality. Why change feels difficult. Most people attempt to change results without changing the paradigm. But this is like trying to change a program while leaving the code untouched. For example, someone may want to double their income. They may say, "I would love that," but the subconscious paradigm quietly responds, "That is not how life works." And that hidden belief always wins. Because paradigms determine how you think, how you use your time, how you interpret situations, how you respond to opportunity, and ultimately how much money you allow yourself to experience. If you want to change your life, you must change your paradigm. There is no exception to this rule. When the paradigm shifts, life must follow. The power of repetition. So how are paradigms formed? Through repetition. And how are they changed? Through repetition. This is the paradox most people miss. The same mechanism that created the paradigm is the mechanism that transforms it. That is why affirmations matter not as wishful thinking, but as a method of reprogramming identity. For example, "I am so happy and grateful now that money flows to me from multiple sources in increasing quantities every day." This is not something you say once or twice. It must be repeated consistently hundreds of times a day, over weeks or months, until it replaces the old internal program. Because repetition does not just influence thought, it reshapes identity. A personal example of reprogramming. I once carried a small battery-powered tape recorder with me everywhere. I played a long recording repeatedly day after day for years. People thought I was strange. Some thought I had lost my mind. But I was reprogramming my paradigm. I was immersing myself in a new frequency of thinking until it became dominant. Years later, I read the same book repeatedly, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was being reshaped by repetition. The mystery of success. A fascinating truth is this. Most highly successful people cannot fully explain how they became successful. Not because they are hiding something, but because they changed their paradigm without fully understanding the mechanism. They rewrote the internal program. They installed new beliefs so deeply that their behavior changed automatically. This is why success often feels like something that just happened. But in reality, it was programmed. The purpose of this teaching is simple. To help you understand how to consciously change your paradigm. Because once you understand this, you no longer chase results blindly. You begin to change the cause instead of reacting to the effect. And when you change the paradigm, everything changes with it. Not gradually, but fundamentally. Closing reflection. If your life is a reflection of your paradigm, then your future is not a mystery, it is a program waiting to be rewritten. And the tool to rewrite it is not force, struggle, or complexity. It is repetition. It is identity. It is consciousness itself directed with intention. So ask yourself, what paradigm is currently running my life? And more importantly, what would my life become if I replaced it with a new one? Because the moment the paradigm changes, the person you are and the life you live can never remain the same again.